All right, everybody, Big J coming at you here with my weekly video. Today, we're just going to look at some recent trades, gifts, and some acquisitions that I've gotten. Guys, I've been receiving some great gifts from people in the community, people who are just fans. And we're going to talk about everything here, but a couple of these trades I made with people within Knife Tube, and there's one in here that's just a supporter of my channel, and he's on the Knife Brotherhood Facebook channel. Sent me this awesome Craftsman penknife. Guys, this thing right here is just cool as all get out, and I'm trying to read the model number here. I can't quite read it, it's so small, but it says Sears Craftsman USA. And then it has the model number there, and of course you'll probably be able to see it in the video. But there's a reason he sent this to me. And it goes to show how well people pay attention to what you have, because not too long ago I was with J.O. Ventures Outdoors, and I found this Craftsman, the Stockman. And it just says the Sears Craftsman USA with the model number that I can't read because I'm half blind. But if we look, it's just a fantastic Stockman. But long ago, probably back in the 90s, I got this from my wife's grandparents as a Christmas gift. So, old Dennis Whipple, he sent this to me because he knew I had these two blades right here, and he sent me a awesome gift because he knew that I had these two, and he wanted me to have all three, and now we do, by God. And I got them put up where they belong, and they just kind of sit in order over in a display cabinet I have right here like this. So again, I want to thank Mr. Whipple, greatly appreciated, goes a long way. I just can't, it's unbelievable. So you know Big J don't, I like to repay when people gift me stuff, and I send him a little something in the mail, and I hope he appreciates that. But again, Mr. Dennis Whipple, thank you so much for this awesome Craftsman penknife to match my other two Stockman I got here. And I also have, oh, I forgot about this. I forgot to even put this out there, but here's a Craftsman lockback. It's just like the LB7, but this one has a brass pin, where the LB7 has a, I think it's stainless pin there. So that's my first one there. Mr. Dennis Whipple, thank you very much. This second one here, this come in a trade, Old Farts Knives. Now I'm going to tag everybody in this. This right here is one of those Parker Frost USA minks, and it's made by Schrade, 1978-4 Schrade. I guess there was a series of these, and I think he has all of them. But I had a Schrade Stockman Longhorn, I think it's called, and he was collecting them, and he just reached out and was like, "Hey, would you want to get rid of that?" And I'm like, "Let's just do a trade, brother." But look at the bone on this thing. This is like a crimson red. It reminds me very much of the crimson / cranberry bone it's on case knives. But the bone is impeccable on this thing. And, you know, it's just your basic trapper. Just an awesome blade. Love it very much. So we made a trade on that, Mr. Old Farts Knives. He reached out, and my gosh, we got her done. We did. Now, this one here, this is a trade I did with Kevin over at Boston Blade Reviews. We were doing a big old multi-blade trade. And I have two other Smoky Valley Sunsets, and he had that one there. I think he got it off eBay. But also, we traded for this one a long time ago. But we're going to have to make room, guys. We're going to have to move some stuff around here and make some room. We're just going to talk about these knives. Now, this one right here, again, Kevin over at Boston Blade Reviews. I forget what I even traded for this. Gosh, man. A GEC, I think. So he sent this one. Look at this thing. And these are all 10, it's 1095 carbon steel. 1095 USA. 6254. It's got the carbon 1095 out here like it does on the 75. But I traded a GEC, the Muskrat, the Coonskinner, for this and this right here. So both of these right here come from Kevin over at Boston Blade Reviews. And this right here is also carbon steel. This is the gray bone. I don't know if it's crandall. I don't know. I have the matching tribal lock for this as well. So those were two great blades that we traded to Kevin over at Boston Blade Reviews. What else we got here? Oh, we got this. I bought this off of eBay. Look at this thing. Look at this slip. This buck slip. This is a 501. I've been looking for a 501. And Kevin actually had found this, and he had sent it to me. He's like, hey, look at this 501. And I said, are you going to get it? And he had pulled a trigger on an old Zippo or something. And he's like, brother, if you want it, go for it. And I just shot the guy an offer. So I got this right here. This is a 70... What is that, a 72 through 86, I think, that tang stamp with the scroll. So 72 through 86 with the script tang stamp. I offered a guy $40 and he took it, and this is what we have now. And I also got the 500 in the same, the micarta one. It's in mint condition. This one here, you can tell it's been used a little bit. We got some stuff out here on the tip. This might be carbon steel. We got some peppering up here too. Of course, stainless back in the day, you know, stainless can still get some patina or some, you know, stuff on it once in a while, but the slip is just awesome. So I've never seen one quite like this, and he had told me about it, so I jumped on it. So there's, you know, thanks to Kevin, all three of these, he told me about this one. We made a trade for that one. Now this next one here is a buck 311. It's a trapper. It's like a slimline style trapper. And J.O. Ventures Outdoors sent this to me. I was with him when he actually bought this. We were buying knives over at a flea market together. And we got a little bit of dirt here coming out of the tang where we oil it. But I was actually with him, and we were buying a ton of knives off this guy for like $10 a piece, and this was one of them. And I was like, Jay, you better get that. You can't let that sit there. But this is also a 72 through 86 model, because there is no date symbol out from the actual model number there. And J.O., you may or may not have something on the way. I hate to spoil it, brother, but I sent you a little package out yesterday, so in thanks for this right here, because man, this right here goes great in my buck collection. So we got two awesome bucks to add to our buck collection this week, and because he had asked me when we were looking at this, he's like, "Do you have this?" I said, "No, but I got a mini trapper, this old PRCA Rodeo Buck 312." I forget, I think it's a 94 model. I'm not 100% sure. This thing right here, it's got the half stops and everything. It's a good blade. I just don't know what some type of wood, ebony wood handles here, or scales, I should say. So yeah, great gift from J.O. And like I said, J.O., you may have something coming. And don't forget about J.O.'s sack pack. He is the forerunner of the sack pack. So if you got any Swiss Army blades that you want to show, be sure you tag J.O. and he'll probably get you one of them decals out. Now this next thing we have here is a slip from Make Cutlery Great Again. Number 42 there. And I had a knife. Well, he had posted something on a Knife Brotherhood page. I forget if it was Instagram or Face. I cannot remember, brother, but it was a white Frontier series blade, and I was like, hey, I know someone who's got a 422 fixed blade caping knife, drop point. And he responded back with, it wouldn't be Big J, would it? And I sent him a picture of it, and he's like, man, would you want to trade? And I was like, I had originally bought that knife to give away a long time ago in like a giveaway or something, and I never cleaned it up. And I'm like, listen, if you want it, we can trade. And he goes, well, would you trade it for a slip? And I'm like, yeah. I said, as long as you make it big enough to fit a 75 or a large trapper. And he sent this to me. Look at the lanyard on this thing, man. It's just beef. Look at the beef on that, man. Crazy. And then also, you know, we got the double stitched edge here. We got the grommet. But he also, and I thanked him for this. I sent him a message right away. I was like, hey, man, I noticed you put Big J along the seam on the back side. I said, I really like that touch. And he's like, yeah, I was hoping you'd like that. So, yeah, it's a big slip for a big blade. And that's what I wanted it for. I wanted it to fit a 75 or a large trapper. So I said I needed something to fit a 4 1/4 inch knife. And he'd said, oh, I'd actually just made one for Big E, and I'll just kind of copy that style and send you one. You know, I was like, yeah, that's good with me. So, and again, here is Make Cutlery Great Again's decal. I had an extra one hanging around. So be sure you subscribe to all these channels. Like I said, we got, well, Dennis Whipple is just he's just a proud supporter of everyone's channels. We got Old Farts Knives. We got Kevin over at Boston Blade Reviews. We got J.O. Ventures Outdoors. Again, he is the CEO of the J.O. Sack Pack. And then we got Make Cutlery Great Again, who just, I think he just does a bunch of lives now. I don't think he does a lot of video content anymore. I think he just does a lot of live. He likes getting on there and just communicating with people back and forth. And so be sure you always tune in for those. You know, I try to, but guys, I told you my goal this year is to hit 405. I finally did that, and now we're just going to work on perfecting my lifts. So that's why I'm only doing one video. I don't have time to do videos very much anymore. Matter of fact, I'm doing this while the floors are wet from mopping. So I snuck in here and did this while I'm waiting on the floors to dry so I can walk back in the house. But yeah, this is it. This is kind of, I think I got these the past 2 weeks, all these, and I've gotten more too. I can't think of what all I've actually got in, but I just these right here are just awesome gifts and trades, and procured this one here from the old eBays thanks to Kevin over at Boston Blade Reviews. So, all right, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know what you think about all this.